Well, oh, that was fun. I just wanted to take a look here and kind of show you what I did. Expert mode, half an hour game,
Auftrag?
rated
Ja.
with
Auftrag bereit.
more or
Bereit.
less
Auf
mostly guard
Arbeit.
needle gunners, which is guard level.
Bereit.
Guard level.
Bereit?
Capsan is guard.
Ja. Auftrag.
Um,
Auftrag.
Capsan,
Auftrag.
winged tertiary. These are all guard level stuffs. I've got these two. I've got this one.
Ja. Bereit.
This is there. Here's my city. 7 houses, 2 plantations, 2 mills, fully loaded. I've got a boatload of
Ja.
settlers up here.
Hallo?
We've got some settlers,
Ja.
more settlers. Yeah, I definitely focused on getting an economic basis early on. Kind of bummed that I didn't use the economic theory because that's super convenient. Got 20, 26, and 16 for my villager counts here. Total of 60 villagers throughout the game. He's claimed this, but I don't really care. I took these Cherokee guys, I upgraded them so I have some strong gunners as well. These rifle guys, they do 21 damage, whereas these ones here, they do only do 24, so...
Ja. Auftrag. I see.
They're really competitive actually, to be totally honest there, which is pretty cool. Looking at the player summary... No, sorry, view post-game, here we go. In case you're wondering how to do it, total resources, he had easily, 25% more than I did. But if you look at the timeline here, all unit count, he started out with 9. Oh, damn, that's how the AIs do it. I was always curious as to how the AIs can boost so quickly. It's because they start out with 9 villagers rather than 5. But you can see there isn't a moment in this game. Here, I'll go to my villager count actually. Here we go. There isn't a moment in this game when I'm not going up on that slope. See, I got a shipment of villagers here. Age up, another big shipment of villagers. This, it seems like I missed a couple there. He started doing doubles. This is him with 2 town centers instead of 1. So again, it's flatlined, I age up, flatlined, age up, and back again. Get another shipment right towards the end. Right as I start peeling through his economy. As his villager count drops. So the way to do it is to just never stop making villagers. I start out with 3, which is standard for the Germans, but on a regular civilization it's 5. And he starts out with 7 because he is an expert, and they get a little bit of a bonus there. And like as soon as you get that resource coming in, you just gotta hammer those villagers, get them moving. Try to catch up all the time. I think if I were to build a second town center at some point in age, because he got age 3, he must have had a town wagon in age 2. He must have like immediately built a second town center to make that increase. But then I went and sent some horses in to raid, and they dropped his villager count by a whole bunch. And then yeah, so his villager count actually should have been like up here. Like it should have spiked like this. The only reason it's down like this, down here, is because I came in with some horses, and I raided him, and I got some more horses, and I came in and I raided him again. Again, he'd be like way up here if I had let him win. Like he'd be absolutely dominating for sure. But I came in and I raided him twice. Once 7 minutes in, and then I did it again at 13 minutes in. I raided him with some horses, and I killed a bunch of his villagers off. And you can see obviously he's happy at 70. so he doesn't need to make any more. But then towards the post game, again, I'm still making villagers, but this is when I start attacking him. The last 5 minutes, I won the game at 27 minutes, and this is the 21-minute mark. So this is when I started sending my horses around to go and take out his second town center, and then kind of take out some of the villagers. All population. We were actually pretty close. See, this is me sending horses in. See, I got some horses in from my shipment, and I immediately sent them to him. And you can see that, right, my horses come, my horses are traveling, my horses arrive, and his population goes down. And you can see the exact same thing here again. I get a bunch of horses, that's what this is. They travel for a little bit, and his population drops. This is me raiding him again at the 13-minute mark. And then this is me killing his, starting to kill him here. Actually, I think this was when he sent his first army at me. Because he sent a big army at me, that could have been what that is. And then he started to try and make it up again. But then he sent it, and he lost it. And then he was making another one, and then right before the end, I had a much larger army than he did. He sent another army at me. He sent another one. I killed it, and I took it, and I took that opportunity to go in and take out everything else. He just spent all of his money on his army, and that was the end. As for trading posts, I mean, this doesn't really matter on this map, because it's literally just one. Military unit count. Yeah, see, he had a much larger army than me 5 minutes in. I don't know where it went, because, like, it dipped like crazy here, so I must have killed it when I sent in my raids. And stayed pretty low, and from there I kept on top of him. No matter what. So you see his army, our armies fight, both of our armies dip. Again, he creates a bunch more. My armies dip a little bit. This is when I started adjusting which one of my units go in first and which one of my units shoot from behind. And then from there, there's just no competition from there. That was it. This was his last army that he sent, and it just died. Buildings. Yeah, he always had more buildings than I did. Even right to the end. He resigned with the same amount of buildings that I had, which is 18. So, trading posts don't matter. Resources gathered, right? His curve is total food. I mean, these things don't really matter. Oh, his wood total. I guess he started spending wood in the end. Coin total. Expert tool. I'm not sure what this is, but both of us have it set to 0 the whole game. Shipment total. Oh, export. Shipments. So he got his first shipment much sooner than I did. But from there, we basically got shipments at the same rate. XP total. Treasures. Yeah, he picked up more treasures than I did. Score. We were right. See, this is when the rating was, right when he got his third age. And that's when I started, his XP dropped, I guess. And mine kept rising. Economic score. He was doing so good up until the end. Military score. Yeah, I was always better in military. That's really interesting. Ages. Yeah, he had me. Actually, I had him. Look at that. I had age 4 at 1711. He didn't get it until almost 19 minutes. So I had 2 minutes of being age 4 when he wasn't. Idle villagers. He always had more idle villagers. 39 idle villagers. The most I ever had was like 17. Interesting. Dancers. We don't use that, so it doesn't matter. This was the map, so I've got these guys collecting food, wood.
Bereit.
2 full mills. It's only half an hour, right?
Aufgabe.
17
Ja.
plus 3
Bereit.
plus 3. I had
Hallo.
3 more there. 6, 10,
Bereit.
10, 10. He had this down here. Not that that really mattered. He had this here. I don't know when he got that. I have no idea. Didn't even notice. He had a town center over here. But I sent all my horses around and I killed it.
Auftrag.
Yeah, I finished him up. One nice thing about this Palatine settlements. Each house becomes worth 30 instead of worth 10. So I just need well, literally a half dozen. I've been looking at the upgrades recently and I noticed something. These upgrades here do like 30%. Like that is massive. These ones here are, okay, Imperial is a little bit, over the top, but even like these ones, 20 and 20. These ones are 30. These ones here are only 10. So yeah, they're cheaper. Most of these are only ever 10%. Okay, that's anti-ship attacks, that doesn't count. But line of sight, like 10% health. Range cavalry get 10% damage. This is 10% hit points. This is like, what is it, like 1 to all action damage bonuses. So for example,
Bereit.
this does double to heavy infantry, whereas now it would do triple. Double to light cavalry, so now it would do triple, right? Like, so it increases this multiplier, but it's only, it's type specific, so it's kind of mixed. It can be really good, but it also could be really bad, depending on what you're using it for. Anyways, that was fun. Look at that, one new card in my modded out home city. Fishing, fishing. What's this? Actually, I think I should have got this. Berry bush and orchard. Oh, actually, never mind. Oh, hunting animals. That might not be too bad. Hunted animals. That's livestock. And this is villager training points. This was the deck I'm using, in case I didn't show it off. Focusing on settler wagons and economic power, especially this here, although I didn't use it in that case. This here is super useful. And after that, like as soon as I had my economy down, I just hammered all these units through. That become a major focus, get those cannons out, get these Doppel soldiers. Doppel soldiers are one of the strongest. They're heavy infantry, so they're extremely powerful, but they're expensive. Anyways,